Hello, everyone. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today we have the European Friday night event. Thank you, Killer from the Army of Northern Virginia, for broadcasting this event. We have two great maps. The first one's Hooker's Push, very open compared to our second map here, the Anderson's Counterattack, which has a little more trees in it. It should be great. Thank you to our YouTube members for the support. If you'd like the support, go beneath the video and you'll see a join button and you can see all the perks and prices there. Our teams for today on the Confederate side, we have the Army of Northern Virginia, Hampton's Legion, Hood's Division, 6th Alabama, 22nd Virginia, 9th Corps, and 3rd Palmetto Sharpshooters, whereas on the Union side, we have the Iron Brigade, Davis Brigade, 1st Delaware, 42nd Pennsylvania, Irish Volunteer Brigade, Colquitt's Brigade, 17th Michigan, and the 3rd South Carolina. With that being said, I hope you enjoyed this event.
We are live with the Friday EU event hosted by ANV. Sides are, there's a bit of a difference, so if that continues, I'll have to kill someone. But we move. It is Hooker's Push, an absolutely amazing map, obviously. And yeah, let's get at it. So the sides currently, we got 15th Wisconsin, 1st Delaware, DB, some more of IB, some six. I think there's some 6 Wisconsin guys in there somewhere. IVB, the 42nd PA, 17th Michigan, and Colquitt's Brigade against the Hampton's Legion, Army of Northern Virginia, 6th Alabama, 3rd PS, 22nd Virginia, 9th Corps, and that is it. So, straight off the bat, you got the ANV moving a bit forward to begin with. And we got the Hood's Division holding behind the Point Hill. And in the middle, we still got Hampton's Legion still setting up, and 22nd Virginia still setting up. Now, on the Union side, the Onion, we have the 42nd Artillery, Iron Brigade moving out, CQB moving out,
Walking simulator.
42nd, followed by the rest of the team, 17th and whatnot. Actually, hold on, while I'm at it, can I just oh wait, I don't know what I'm doing. Turn that off. Alrighty, so we got a minute or two here while we wait for the Union to get up. But just look at this. Look at the sun. Ooh, look at them. Look at the battlefield. Amazing. Amazing. Quite frankly, beautiful. Yeah, so while we wait for the Union to walk 3 minutes from their spawn, I wanted to tell you all about an amazing event. It's called My Birthday. It's on the 5th of December. Make sure you got your, birthday cards and whatnot ready, and I'll be real happy for it. So currently in the middle of the map, the 22nd Virginia is still forming up with the 6th Alabama guys.
Which one's you going
Not in
for?
case
The
it's
ones at the
live.
front or the back ones? The pretty one.
The ones on the skyline.
Yeah.
No, my luck, I'd hit one of them by accident.
Oh God, it sounds like Goebbels over there.
Rotation, I think.
Red Wolf, they get a tactical briefing, are they?
He's
Amen.
Gentlemen, the event begins, so the Union can forfeit or stick out of the cornfield at any moment. So I think it's better to take some cover now.
Alright, well, these guys know it's live now, so. The first bit of fighting is going off. You got A and V on this front set of rocks pretty far forward, fighting against Colquitt's brigade. And looks like a couple of DB guys are in there. On this map, there is a large run from the Union spawn all the way to the center of the map, and they only have 3 flags. Luckily, there's only 96 on their team, or it would be a bit of hell on for them. Artillery-wise, we got on the CSA left, we got A&V's guys on the battery, and on in the middle, I should say, you got Hood's Division's guys rolling up a gun. And obviously you've got the 42nd guys over there. And the Union is already charging. See who's going to come out on top of this one. The Union obviously overwhelmed, so it's not going to be a hard. Oh, it's still a calm deal. Going ham. Is he going to make it out alive? Oh, he doesn't want to get out of there alive. He wants to go ham. Look at him go. Oh, oh. He gets gutted like a sheep. But he's a true son of Alabama. So he fights to the death. So CSA right now is holding up on these forward right rocks. You have the 6th Alabama and the 3rd PS. And they're facing off against a lot of dead IVB guys. Well, beautiful. I love seeing death and destruction. Destruction. I'm special. Some more Union guys, the 17th Michigan and the 42nd PA, moving up to reinforce this forward set of rocks, as they are getting shot by 9th Corps and Hood's Division with some A&V respawns. Artillery getting a nice hit. 42nd PA artillery all the way over yonder.
God damn.
Oh no, that was friendly artillery by Shade. Where is he? What an absolute tard. You've all seen this dirty sloth, and I thought artillery was about to fire at the friendlies again. That would have been funny. So it seems the Union is consolidated pretty much in the center, as the CSA controls the left and right rock positions. However, the CSA is very spread out, and their spawn is equally quite far away for the team. Not as far away as the Union spawn is, however, but far enough. They have 4 flags, however, which gives them the advantage. Balance is down by 12 right now. And here they come. Coming in again. Stewart making it all the way up. How is this going to work? Is there going to get reinforcements? There is some CSA reinforcements in the back lines. There's a close fight right now. I think CSA is going to come out with the win on this one. Now 13. More Union coming in. Union should be able to overwhelm on this one. If these CSA friendlies were to come in and reinforce, they may be able to win this. But right now, they're not. Gareth getting struck down. Trying to get reinforced. Oh, James getting a good kill. Artillery. Shade was testing his shot last time, and it managed to help. Certain Union regiments are falling back as more CSA comes flooding in from the right flank, and they're surely going to take this rock set back. Apologies if I keep checking the tab menu, lads. I am running this server. You know, you're just getting a little backseat into what it's like balancing an event, and it's awful. Ticket-wise, though, it's very close. Battle ready, battle ready. Both sides almost too engaged. I think we'll just send over 6th Alabama eventually, probably. Only got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. CSA holding those rocks with the reinforcements of HL and 22nd Virginia. What are these guys doing? It looks like they were going to pester artillery. Some IVB Rambonians. Volunteer Baba. Centurion, you should know better. You should know better. You should. Very long tags. IVB 69th C, Corporal Centurion 20th Main. That's so long. Hey, look how short his tags are. You know. Good old. How do you reckon that name's pronounced? Is it Jantar or Yantar? Somebody put it in the comments. Jantar or Yantar. If you've made it this far, we'll see how this goes. CSA spawns rushing in from the deployment, trying to get back as fast as you can. You got the Prussian. Look at him go. Look at him. We'll just follow him behind this man. Artillery from the Union getting a nice shot on those rocks as we stalk the Prussian.
I died.
Shit, that's the wrong flag. Okay. This is this.
Let's go.
ANV pulling back off the rocks, probably to try and not get hit by artillery. Hood's Division's arty is now situated on that hill, as you can see. Getting some nice shots in the corn. Don't know if it hit much, but they only just got there, so we got to give them a minute or two to get their bearings. The Lieutenant Colonel Cheeseman, aka Luciano, that's his Italian birth name. He is Italian. It looks like the Union is grouping up for maybe a big push onto this rock position again. This rock position is a very nice rock position for both sides, attackers and defenders. It's situated right in the middle of the field. You got shots everywhere. And here they come. They're going to go for a left flank. They're going to try and hit it from the left side instead of going directly at it. The CSA has obviously seen this. Seen this. And Gareth is moving his guys up to go right into their face.
Bismillah.
And the counter has been called. Spreading out a bit though. Gareth not letting that guy get the kill. Right now it looks like the CSA is holding the rock set, and we have a couple CSA guys. Ninja going ham on him right now. Chasing that flag bearer all the way back to Washington. He ain't gonna let that flag get out of there alive. He's being chased, however. Oh. Ninja getting tore down. But the Confederates continue to hold this rock position. And there is a... What is going on here? There is some absolute carnage going on in the middle. CQB getting charged by 6 Alabama. Who's going to come out on top? Oh, the CQB gutters, but Thomas Parr is coming in hot. He has a shot.
Like over there, you all gotta like pay like $1 million in taxes for healthcare. Like honestly, you just suck. Like honestly,
From
dude,
Massachusetts,
you just suck.
idiot.
Honestly, oh yeah, you're from Massachusetts. It's even worse. That's like the worst state in the union. Like honestly, I'd
It's not
rather
the
live
best,
in
I'll give
Rhode
you that.
Island than live in Massachusetts. I would
least it's on the
rather
right side
live
of fun.
in China than live in Massachusetts.
Fuck up, man.
No,
Right.
I'm gonna relive on
That was interesting. CSA getting formed back up now. You got the Hoods division holding the front set of rocks. A&V in reserve along with the 22nd Virginia. I believe there might be some 9th Corps guys. There's some 9th Corps guys mixed in here. Let's check out over on the right. Doesn't look like not too much has been happening over here. It seems the 3rd Palmetto has been successful in taking out the IVB and is chilling, one might say. As, let me see who this group is. First, Delaware is grouping up in the corner. They are here too. I forgot about them. Sorry, Delaware. I apologize. And right in the back of the map, in the middle here, you've got obviously the Hoods Division Artillery and Hampton's Legion.
Everybody next to me died. I just got knocked over. No, yeah, same. Got pretty lucky.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a clip of that after this is done. I was right behind you guys.
It went right by my head.
Led by Frenchie, the most loyal E&V member there is. Look at him go, level 52. What a class act.
Oi, skirmishing line over there if you want to kill him.
We got one Union Rambo running down the road. As E&V goes to counter this small push by the IVB, led by Colonial Collector.
Yeah, but it's okay.
Artillery has already seen this and has fell back to the fence. Good little boys. Kevin, I'm proud of you. And IVB is going to take these cannons uncontested. So they think. This is a good time for the Union, however, to make a solid push up that middle.
Oh no, looks like we'll have to drink Uncle Pete's moonshine all by ourselves.
Collector has noticed the firing line, and Gareth has noticed the Union's charge down the middle. This is where the Union can take the edge right now. Is A&V going to get there in time to help this charge out? 22nd Virginia is coming in. Hampton's Legion is also coming in. The CSA is quickly trying to converge. Thompson, the first one in. The Union just doesn't seem to be looking. And A&V is managing to come into their sides. That's going to be a good distraction to allow the rest of the CSA guys to get up there as well to reinforce. And the Union continues to hold the rocks. Tickets are still level, which is mad. Oh, CSA is slightly ahead now. Slightly. 25 minutes to go. Both teams are fairly close to taking losses. Not much being done about this artillery incursion going on over here. But IVB, however, isn't doing anything because artillery can stand here all game. They're not going to want to do that because that's kind of boring. But these guys are being useless right now. They're not helping the squad. Standing here.
There's no bullet drop.
One of them might have got a kill there. Oh.
Yep. Guys, better. Right. Better. The better one.
Move out.
Who are those guys fighting? A and V. I think they might have lost a guy, yep, but they took a guy. Skirmishing for an information. That's some good numbers. The Union is not doing very well on this shootout though, even though they have the beautiful Sharps rifles. Look how nice they are with the, I forgot which one it is. It's the first US. It should be the second US. I call it a collector, but he'll debate that himself. Bounce here, 104, 110. Nice, it has improved. That is good to see. Right now, the Union just needs to kind of sort themselves out, consolidate a little bit, and try their best to push somewhere. They haven't even taken those rocks on the far side yet. That is the easiest rock set to take in this game. It's held by about 10 to 15-ish gays. 10 to 15 guys. Oh my word! But not one volunteer bog is concerned. And the glorious 22nd Virginia.
Laut Flagge CSA.
Ja, das ist CSA, ja. Chargen aber wieder. Charge speed.
Charge speed, they're going out right now. Right now, this is going to be a bit of a shootout, which is good for the CSA, because the timer ticking down like this is all that they need to try and make the... Oh, nice shots on the flag, too. Hood's Division in 9th Corps doing well to get those flags down. Where did IVB go? Is that... That's not them, is it?
Other than going to that infantry line.
They got shot by artillery. I'm gonna guess it was those guys on the left getting a bit of revenge for them stealing their guns. What are these two guys doing? IVB making a move at the top of the hill. Union charging in the center, hit with a nice artillery shot. Union being smart here, holding and using their shots. Hampton's Legion is they're preoccupied with the IVB guys who just hit them in the back. So they might not be able to make it here in time to reinforce this push. And if they're not fast about it, they're going to lose this rock position. Ninth Corps coming in. Artillery hitting. This is what the Union needed. They needed the CSA spread out, and that's what they got. The guys over here are fighting against the tiny Delaware group. And the CSA is throwing numbers at this rock set. They do not want to lose it. Do they have enough? All the scattered out guys coming in is not going to help the CSA's tickets, and the Union is now slightly ahead. And the Union has taken the rock position. They are now in good angle for the artillery to hit as well, which they do perfectly. Oh no. Oh no, Outlaw. Outlaw, you need to turn around and run, man. Outlaw, they don't see you.
We could get him to break.
Outlaw. Outlaw, just run. Just run, Outlaw. Oh, he has a load. He misses. And Outlaw makes it out alive.
I'm part of the rock.
Another good artillery shot, as there is a CSA flank coming in by ANV to take the cannons. And they're going to be facing off against Iron Brigade. They're just waiting for the CSA to get into breaking. Luckily though, the CSA does still have this regiment over here, which can very much support their, well, hold the point for a minute while the rest of the CSA comes in from their spawn. 18 minutes to go, both sides about the 2/3 away towards breaking. Union slightly more than that. Hampton's Legion regrouping around the left as well. Artillery is really helping the CSA's push here, and the Union doesn't know it, but they are capturing point from this spot right here. This guy right here is currently capturing point, and he doesn't even know it. These guys don't even know it, but they're capturing point. I don't think their plans to capture point right now. They don't even know it, and they're about to capture point. They captured point way too early. I don't know if that was their plan, but it wasn't a very good one. Because that just gives the CSA a bit of luxury of not having to worry about going to breaking. As CQB falls back off that front set of rocks. Union is currently back in the corn with the DB and 42nd PA, and the 15th Wisconsin is shooting over at these guys. CSA making a push from the road. I believe that is Hampton's Legion going to reinforce Hood's division. And yeah, ANV holding on the rocks, and 6Al on the other side. In the forest over here, you have the 22nd Virginia waiting as well. By the sound of it, they are going to be making a charge at 4 minutes. Union is very spread out now. It looks like they've sent another regiment over to the left side of the map. Well, Union left, CSA right. I believe it might be the IVB, yeah. Who will be helping out Delaware, who got pushed out of the forest. If there was ever a time for the Union to push, it is now. I mean, the CSA might the CSA to push. Artillery hitting them in two sides right now. Oh, 40 seconds until the grand charge. Let me get a nice view of this from over here. Union, they're close enough to reinforce, but will they be there on time? That's the question. CSA kind of spreading out a little bit. These guys right at the back should probably move up slightly earlier, especially with those guys over there too. What's the balance at right now? 8 difference. Not too bad at all. And here comes the counterattack. It's almost as if these Union guys knew and they already began to move. You got the guys in the center, the guys on the right. Hampton's Legion 22nd moving in. A and B moving in from the other side. Gareth not with them. And Hood's division going straight in through the middle. And Hood's division will be the first to engage. CQB falls back off the point.
Let's print this.
What the fuck are you doing?
This is a prime artillery target for them though. As there is a push on the right side of the map. Do these guys see it? They do not. And they are going to allow... Jackan misses his stabs. He shoots his shots. IVB going to win that engagement. I think. Getting their flag out at least. And more Union DB coming sprinting in. It's a good job that these CSA guys are dying now and not after they've captured the point back. This is going to come down right to the wire. And the CSA has retaken the point. Good artillery shot by 42nd. They haven't had too much to do in the last 5 or 10 minutes while the Union's been pushed up so high. But it is now taken losses to taken losses. Which side will go to breaking first? The CSA. Now the Union needs to understand they have 16 minutes remaining and they don't need to rush. They don't need to rush onto the... Oh, they're going onto the... rushing onto the point. Yep. IVB is the first to push up. However, the CSA is capturing the point from this rock set right here. And it's going to take a little minute for the... It's going to take quite a few guys to counter-cap the IVB. Oh, for the IVB to counter-cap. And that is what they needed. One artillery shot and bang. The IVB started capturing the point.
Oh, okay.
And the Union is pushing up onto the rock set to hit 9th Corps and Hood's division. This is probably going to get the Union into breaking. There it is.
Come from the rechts.
Get back, behind the rock.
IVB pushing up. Hasn't taken any casualties yet, I don't believe. Oh, they took one.
Quite the line here. Well,
As they have nice side shots. CSA for the first time, has a pretty big, well, big in terms of this whole game, as they were winning the game quite substantially for the most part throughout the whole thing, and it's those artillery shots that's really doing the damage. And those outer liners, I don't know who those guys were, but all of these skirmishing and outer liners are costing their team dearly. What was that? So spread out right now. They've lost half a ticket lead. What are these guys? Why are they charging so spread out? What are they doing? British. What are you doing? And he misses his shot. There's people everywhere from different regiments. And the CSA is most definitely going to hit last stand fairly quickly because they're just so spread out and they're just wasting tickets. They've been fighting this out for about 2 or 3 minutes. Union losing barely any of their tickets, and CSA losing nearly a whole morale stage, all because of how unorganized they've been in the last couple of minutes. Just so spread out. And I don't believe this fighting on the front set of rocks is helping them either. That is why. And there is a charge coming up by DB. Probably the most aggressive unit in the game so far today. It's not pretty. It's not looking good for them right now. Union's tickets is just not going down, and the CSA's is just repeating. They had such good rhythm. Even the counterattack was good, and then after that, they just kind of... Nice artillery shot. I took a bit of their tickets down. Currently there is the CQB in the center. And the CSA is very close, if not almost at last stand. Very close, if not almost that. That's pretty much the same thing. I don't know what the flag bearers are doing there, but you know what? It's glorious. and it has forced a big chain reaction on the Union front. Full sending it, the 17th Michigan leading the way, followed by Iron Brigade.
HD, hold here, hold here.
HD killing the 17th, but they're not going to be enough for Iron Brigade. 6 Alabama coming in to reinforce. And I believe that's a wrap for the CSA. Here they all come, flooding it. Nice artillery shot there, killing Frenchie, I believe.
Line him up, line him up. Line him up, line him up.
Volunteer Ash trying to cause havoc. And that is a wrap. Oh. Well, I'd say CSA defended that really well to begin with. Union couldn't find anywhere to really take. They were struggling. Every charge they lost. They won that one charge, and from that point onwards, it was you know, the CSA just were really unorganized from that point, and that's what lost them the game. If they had kept their organization together like they had from the beginning, they would have. I think they would have came out on top of that. All right, so we're back with round 2. It's Anderson's counter-attack. Balance is pretty much balanced right now. I don't know why the CSA dropped by so much. Probably because they lost. Obviously, the Union spawns right in the dead center under the point. It's a partially forested, partially not forested map. And the CSA, oh, there's already one CSA unit moving out of spawn. Who's that? The 3rd PS. Pollock, what would you say is an ideal strat for the Union on this map? Oh, by the way, we got Pollock with us now. If anyone was wondering, I stole him from Hood's division for the 2nd round.
Union-wise, you're gonna want to play usually heavy on that top. I don't know what direction that would be from where I'm sitting.
Southwest.
Be like the southwest west wood line, and allow them, the CSA, to push you, and you gradually fall back and just eat up as much tickets and time as possible. You can try to get like what they're doing right now. If you look where their artillery battery is, they're trying to get at least one gun, maybe a caisson back there towards the road where their spawn comes out of the woods.
Yeah, that can't be.
That's a nice little tool.
Only problem is there's only 3 of them, and by the time they get that cannon to the hill,
yeah, they're about to get shot at in the next,
yeah,
what do you say, 7 seconds, 10 seconds probably.
Because the 3rd Palmetto is currently over on the left flank, not even loaded or bayoneted. They're getting their kits there. Union is sending a regiment to their right flank, and they're now scooting it back up the hill. Oh, 3rd PS getting 1 hit, 2 hits, 3 hits, killing the flag bearer too.
Now we've seen units for how long we've play that east side of the map, but
I like the east side of the map.
if you're a skirm unit and you can rock jump up there, you know, it's viable. Could you play big infantry moves off the top east end of the map? Yeah. But it better be coordinated with something else or a distraction going on in the map, or they're trying to take point.
My ideal strategy on this map is as soon as you secure this side, the eastern flank, which the CSA has pretty much already done.
Correct.
You just go and cap point. You just go plank yourself here. And the strategy that you mentioned about falling back up to the hill and making the CSA come to you, that forces the Union to come to them.
Right.
That's the ideal strat that I believe is the strategy these are going for anyway, because I was obviously in the command strategy. Currently A and V is joining the 3rd PS on the wall, and they're just going to have a bit of a shootout. This is obviously going to allow these cannoneers to start rolling back, which they already are doing currently with a case on now too.
Yeah.
Hampton Legion, I think, is this regiment in the forest.
It's rocks.
I don't like this west side because I feel like it's a death trap. As long as you got competent defenders on this rock set, nothing is making any sort of push in this forest because it's so open from where these guys are. The CSA all the way up to the Union. Up the hill, there's just no cover for them.
Yeah, being on CSA, I mean, your best strat in that regard is, you know, fishbowl them, try to push them to where they're in the open.
It's if you can take those rocks to the west, to the top of the hill, if the CSA can take them, the Union is almost doomed, but it's just so hard to take. There's a bit of a line battle going on right now. It's kind of just a stalemate, which is good for the Union, I guess. They've kind of turned the map on its side.
Looks like the numbers, the balance evened itself out, so it should be a pretty competitive match.
Yeah, I was a bit worried. It kind of peaked over 10 a little bit, but it kind of sorted itself out, so. This long ass CSA line stretching all the way from the corner of the wall to pretty much the borderline, and then the Union has.
Looks like CSA is finally making a move now.
Yeah, that's the moving over towards those rocks. It's a better position.
They're also, they've been moving in the woods too, by the way. They're rock jumping back there. Oh, my bad. That is not CSA. That's actually.
Is the Union moving down?
Oh no, there is Union and CSA.
Yeah. The Union knows where the CSA is at though.
Hey DJ, look up.
Drelleth is very proud. He's on top of the rock. Artillery is successful at getting their cannon wheel back. Ooh, CSA, is this the 3rd PS? Oh, it's 6 Alabama. Has pushed up the field.
What's up, Jack?
Long as TJ for Hampton's Legion keeps an eye on his right flank, which I've been eyeballing him, it looks like that's what he's doing. So he should be set. There should be no sneak surprises on them in the woods.
Who's that guy playing music in 15 slang? I don't want to go any. I don't want to go near him, but I want to kind of meet him. So if I get close.
From
the 15th Wisconsin. I think it's like Lucian.
He got shot, I'm pretty sure, when I rolled up there. So
I think his name is like Lucian's mom.
Lucian's mom, yeah.
There we go. I think we're safe now. Union slightly coming out to take a lead at the beginning, which isn't surprising because I mean for the attackers, it is meant to be a bit of a burner to get into a good position, but this map never seems. Why is there a third PS Rambo?
There we go. Cannonball just went off. Torch straight into 2nd Virginia, which their flag is still down. We gotta get that up, guys.
Some third PS guy was like shooting at the 22nd, like from the bush in the middle of the half stone wall. But if he comes back in, I'm just gonna back. Looks like A&V is moving down. They extended the cap on this map actually. You never used to be able to cap from the half stone wall, whereas now you can. Which is good.
A and B that's on that 1K sound's got to be careful. That whole unit earlier, not whole unit, but that other unit that was standing at that caisson got tore up pretty good.
Oh, the 22nd Virginia.
Yeah.
And there's the artillery.
Out there.
I think they just missed with that shot. I think they might have killed a couple. I don't like what this unit on the far east is doing on that big set of rocks. I think it's useless over there. I think they'd do a way better job if they were in the middle.
Yeah, we kind of taken ourselves out of the battle at that point for that far east.
Who is that? Oh, it's Vince. Yeah, just it's an okay spot, you know. It's a good getting around the flanks, but like it's such a long shot. And these guys, I know they only got a half stone wall, but it's a stone wall nonetheless. That one artillery cannon is sloshing those shots off as fast as it can.
Yeah, it would work.
Mildly missing though, mildly.
Looks like we got two 42nd PA guys. So shout out to Jackson and McTavish. Hopefully I didn't slaughter that, but shout out to you two for fucking going.
Oh yeah, they were lighting it up in the first game too.
More red mist for the two 42nd guys.
Yeah. I saw some more CSA going to the forest. Who's this? Third PS. If these guys move up literally one more rock set, there should be a start capping point from here. But I can't remember how far. I don't know if these guys, like the 15th guys in them, are actually on point right now. They might be.
Finnish guy got banned.
Hmm? What?
They're asking why we banned that one individual.
Who? I can't even type in the spectator. He wasn't banned.
I don't know, I didn't see any server message pop up, so I have no clue.
No, he was just kicked. Idiot humans.
We got a lot more movement going on in the west. CSA is actually trying to shove a little
Oh, there's a big push going on. Who's this? Who's got 22nd
Big-ish.
Virginia. Hamptons needs to move if they're gonna be successful in this push. to be
Yeah.
fair.
Definitely danger close, and I see that they're there now.
Why? What's with the PS guys? Just rambling all the time. And right shoulder shift. Still not capturing point, even though they're on the cap rocks. There's all these guys in the forest. IB, their guys are also on cap. Union sending pretty much their whole bloody team into this forest right now.
Well, it feels numb and it feels weird.
Yeah, and I think the only one that's left over there is Hamptons. Could be wrong though.
We've got a regiment coming out of the forest in the middle.
No, I was wrong. This second or 22nd VA is still over there too.
Yeah.
So they have
Union-
decent numbers. CSA has decent numbers in those woods.
It looks like they're all making a push now. Who's that regiment going up first? Hamptons. Followed by the 22nd.
A of they just pushed in on point, so that's now we got some moves going. CSA's pushing up the top in the west in the woods.
Lucian's moving down the forest too. They're not even going to reinforce.
This would be opportune for A&D and that 3rd PS unit to fucking slam in his back.
A&V's pushing the 15th now.
Yep. Woods are a little dicey. Looks like Union's cleaning up the 22nd and Hamptons.
They cleared the point now though. They cleared the point.
Yes.
The guys on the far east need to get a move on.
Oh, if they could slide back towards center.
A&V look like they kept on pushing up.
Pushing up and back out now, but it's a little too late.
Yeah.
Oh, so sorry. Nice team, Rebel. Nice team. I mean, hold here.
And those logs, boys.
Somehow some A&V guys made it out alive. Don't ask me how they did it, but they did it.
Oh, it's because it's titchy.
That's because it's titchy. See, USA flooding onto the point. If Hoods wanted to move, now is the opportune time. As well as 6 Alabama, there's nothing really opposing them right now.
Right.
And the Union is bogged up on point.
I'm surprised they didn't sweep all the way through point, but I guess reinforcements are coming now, so you'll probably see it here momentarily.
They leveled the tickets slightly. Slightly. I really need to turn my chat off. Eagle, I apologize. There is a regiment pushing up the right flank right now, the western side, with no opposing Union. Hampton's Legion, if only they knew there was nothing in front of them.
Right.
They probably just get
They can
surrounded,
wrap
though.
that back end.
Yeah. They are moving up
There,
very...
yeah. Well, you got 2 scouts, it looks like, pushed out in front.
Oh, they're going to grab the flag. I think.
Yeah. Nice. Lamont. Looks
And
like
Lucian-
Union's reassuming their original battle positions.
Yeah, Lucian's pushed quite far down. Looks like Hampton's had some shots in their ass right now. Yeah. Dropping a couple guys there. I think the Union would be doing, the CSA would be doing such a way better job if
Load up, hold your fire.
these guys on the west, on the east, sorry, 6L and Hoods moved slightly more center. But CQB is just not taking any prisoners.
Nope.
They're going straight in. Which is probably not ideal considering they've got no reinforcements. But you know what? Praise to them. I mean, they definitely widened the gap, one might say.
And nothing to the guys on the battlefield. I'm sure they're either new guys or learning or trying something different, but just from our perspective, it's like the left hand is not talking to the right hand, more or less. Maybe it is. Maybe they're just too far away from each other. Oop, getting a little movement out of the top left, by the way. And looks like HD and 6Al charged across the top open field through the east to a half stone wall. And it looks like they are falling back. They're just...
Private James is gonna get that flag up. Oh, no he didn't.
Oof. Yep. Charging across an open field is always a bad decision.
When we said we needed the more center, probably go around the north side first.
Yeah.
Union really needs to take this point. CSA, sorry. They really got to take this point. It looks like somebody, A and B, is trying to get that. Pearl is not stopping.
Where's the log?
A and B is charging the logs. They're gonna go straight into a 15th Wisconsin and DB.
PFC Tap just stands right in their face and pulls the trigger.
Did he kill anyone?
Maybe a lot of smoke. I hope he did. I mean, it's not hard to miss 5 yards away.
And that ticket lead is not beautiful.
I guess the only thing I could think of why they charged to the open field in the top half, if they ran out of ammo, but even then, figured you'd go group up with another unit down into the northwest or something, you know, work your way around and be like, hey, if there's another charge, you know, we don't got loads, so you might as well take us right into the plunder.
Look at Ninja on the half stone wall. Union Rambo. Getting shot in the ass by Gareth.
British.
Alex doing some
British trying to be sneaky, he gets shot in the back.
The rest of our team is to fucking do something.
Well, son, keep that
I Blue calling out the rest of the team. Ninja getting killed out of line. The CSA just does not look like they're working as a team right now. I don't know why.
Left hand and right hand don't seem like it's communicating the best. But if there's young guys, we both know how that goes.
That is also true.
It can be quite chaotic. You know, I remember when I first kind of got into it, you would finish an event and you would just kind of like exit out of the game immediately, shut Steam off, shut TeamSpeak off, whatever you were in. Or all of those, being in all of those, depending on your unit. And you just kind of let your brain melt down.
I need to shut my. How do you turn off the? How do I turn off the text chat? Because they're being so annoying in text chat.
I'm not sure you can turn it on.
Try that. Let me know the next time someone types in chat.
Coach just did.
Well, I got it to work.
Good deal.
Yeah. I think CSA just needs to group up, push that center, the caissons, the rocks, and force the Union. Oh, looks like that's what they're doing right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I just turned around and was looking into the woods.
Oh my god, was that a high artillery shot? Like, oh my god, yeah.
I think it hit the rock and ricocheted up.
Yeah, because it nearly blew up my camera. Like, it landed right next to where I was. And the CSA's capping point. GC and hoods. And it looks like 6L.
A and V swinging in there too. Well, we're seeing the... Okay, this looks a little bit more normal to what we're used to seeing at this point.
Yeah, because the Union's going to charge here. And if the CSA holds, it's going to help the tickets out a little bit.
Oh, really?
A&B needs to come off that wall and reinforce on the right.
So it looks like, is it 9th Corps that's out there on those rocks? They're getting charged. They should have got out of there already, but they're going to take it right on the chin. PA's coming in to smack them. Just staying tall, 9th Corps.
Oh, Hampton's Legion coming in the side, and they're going to probably wipe DB out here. With the guys charging in from the rocks, this is the wipe they need.
Damn, just lost VA. RIP, homie.
Union charging the wall, charging towards
Yes.
the 3rd PS. 3rd PS doing the right thing and falling back. I have no idea what Taff is doing. I don't think he knows what a left alt key is. Oh, he's going to try and make it out alive. He gets stabbed in the ass. The Union is... Looks like they're bayonet and going straight towards Cap right now. And CQB is coming in from spawn. All the CSA needs to do is cap the point.
Cap the point, and it's kind of messy. Union might be pushing into point, though. They might see this opportunity. But there is still a handful of CSA wedged into the back end of those rocks.
There we go. The guys that are left on the logs are gonna get wiped out. They kinda got the tickets semi back to normal. 22nd forming up on the caissons.
Yeah, we need guys to caissons, guys on stone wall, and we need to start effectively firing at the road as they start pouring in. Try to grab some skirmishing tickets as fast as possible.
These guys at the back, hoods and all these respawns coming in, need to just get up there and get messy, because the ticket difference isn't huge right now. It's only small, but it's big enough, I guess.
We got a couple guys in the woods to the west as well. Hampton's Legion's just getting restationed, waiting for their men to come in.
Oh, yeah. By the looks of it, the Union is trying to do a big, wide west push. IVB leading the way.
Again, Jackson and McTavish fucking going ham
And
with that cannon.
yeah, the 4 IVB guys, Hampton's Legion guys, not knowing and getting wiped.
Yeah. Looks like Union's pushing right through the wood line.
Because you can cap from that wood line, so they don't need to be up there. If I was the CSA,
You would smash them right there, right in through the wood line. Yep.
Yeah, everybody pretty much out there, which looks like 22nd and 9th Corps is coming up to reinforce. The
good shots from the west, boys.
mixture of guys. Looks like A and B on the rocks. CSA is flooding onto the point right now. They've lost their little lead that they did have. IVB is just swinging through this forest, and they're gonna probably wipe the rest of Hampton's Legion here. Actually, they don't have as many. Hamptons should probably have this.
That was a good little ticket grab for Hampton's Legion. CSA seems to be retreating back into the wood line.
Did IVB win that? They got 4 guys still alive. They're running. They're just gonna keep killing Rambos in the forest. ENV
If you look
flanking.
back west right into the wood line, you're gonna have some contact.
Fall back. Fall back.
15 is falling back.
Fuck, he's standing in front of the line.
Fuck.
Get back,
Somebody
you
needs
say
to
you
real
son of a
pressure
bitch.
that he is.
They had it was a half a ticket lead they had. Now it's a full ticket lead. It's just because it's so messy. I don't know, man. The Union has 19 minutes.
Right.
Well, the CSA is a breaking now, which means they could have a possibility of hitting last stand. And I think that's why the Union is being more aggressive, especially on this west side. It could help them. It could also be bad for them. It could help the tickets get slightly closer if they're too overly aggressive. IVB.
Here we go.
charging
It's
in the
happening
side.
in northwest west. We'll see what's going down now. If the CSA can merge together, they're gonna wipe whatever's right here in the woods.
Yeah, I think ENV and Woods and 6L have got this. And there you go. See, the Union's being too aggressive, and they're losing their tickets for it.
Now, as long as the CSA doesn't overextend in them woods, you should be okay.
Yeah.
And the third PS, honestly, I like their positioning on that half stone wall personally because they're kind of checkmating anybody that wants to move, you know, essentially from the east to west through the open.
My comments are spamming out right now. Doesn't know what
Naturally.
it wants to do. Classic warfare. See, the CSA's got to back down to around a half a ticket lead, and they haven't lost that many themselves, so that's all it takes, because the Union is going to want to be as aggressive as possible in the next 6 minutes, because they're going to want to get them down as close to last stand, or if they retake the point, final push as possible. Union sending a regiment. 15th Wisconsin is might be going to cap.
I believe so.
But they're not going to cap it because there's too many CSA guys on cap right now.
Then we got Ninja off on his own right there on the half stone wall.
Keep them Yankees down,
Wow,
boys.
he's
Behind the
Rambo.
wood pile to your west, southwest.
There you go. The Union's playing it safe. Just going to cap the point. This is good for the CSA because of the cap,
Yeah, it pulls them out of a bind.
and it gets them in a closer to breaking too.
But it forced our CSA counterparts to kind of play a little bit, you know, heavy-handed, a little bit more conservative, grouped up, you know, bigger mass.
Sevi charging in Rambo. Is he going to get a kill? He honestly might because nobody seems to be paying any attention at all. He's just gotten 3 Rambos.
Get the Rambo.
There's no Rambos. I'm a whole enemy line right here.
Down, keep going. Follow TJ.
CSA is recapping the point. They're going to try and hold this, I think, for 4 minutes. Bro, why is the PS being so retarded? Like, the rest of the guys are doing great here. But they've had 2 or 3 guys that just for some reason want to charge our line and just ruin the game.
West, northwest.
Somebody's calling west northwest.
Get to the chopper.
That is friendlies. That is friendlies behind. I don't know what Frenchie's. Frenchie's screaming at friendlies right now. To shoot at other friendlies.
To the northwest. Union to the northwest.
Ah, my dick fella.
Friendly.
Christ. When you drink fucking honey milk.
Oh yeah.
Looks like the Union's starting to cap.
We got guys on those rocks and pushing down from the top of the hill. I think 3rd PS also.
Yeah. Union making big push east.
Oh wow, yeah.
Big push.
Is that 42nd? Oh, their officer got going down, getting shot.
I believe it is the 42nd. Yeah, they were the ones that have been kind of involved in the whole eastern end of this conflict. Making some contact on that 3rd PS unit. Downed a couple guys.
I'll watch that.
Now, if my top half like that is getting attacked, and I know you're the same way as I am in this scenario, we try to force a unit back through the north into the wood line to get behind them. Even if it's a skirm unit that's, you know, on a couple trees, a log, or some rocks that are off back into that wood line, you can get their flank, and it's just an uncomfortable position to have to sit in.
Some Union regiments are pulling off cap or going back to the top of the hill at least. I think CSA wants them just to capture the point.
I believe so too.
I think they're waiting as soon as they capture it just to get ready to push out. And if I'm correct, the CSA should start moving up fairly soon. Ticket lead is better than it was. They definitely improved it. And there's the CSA in the forest west pushing up.
Well, the next big engagement's really gonna define what the hell happens with this map.
We gotta get rid of free.
Here we go. Right up to the log pile, the boys are going.
15 Wisconsin is partially charging down. IVB is
42nd
charging.
PA.
IVB is charging out of the forest into the back of the logs.
It looks like HL or Hamptons and the 3rd PS unit is there to meet 42nd, so if they can delay them long enough.
The logs have held as well, the 22nd and ANV.
We still got a unit at the rocks. Hampton's Legion may be winning this. It's a little even at the moment.
I think they're gonna win.
Yeah, I think Hamptons have got it.
It's still a chunk on the rocks too. But that final push is not good for the CSA though.
Looks like the rocks are starting to fall. Good counter-offensive by the
some more 22nd Virginia guys coming in. They're actually doing some okay damage right now. And they're capturing the point back. These guys on this case on 3rd PS, 9th Corps, they've just got to get in there. They're going in now.
Flores.
Some are going in.
Flores is going in.
Well, that's all we need. And it looks like Union has solidified that position for sure.
Not fully, they still got a bunch coming in from spawn. But so does the CSA. It's pretty much which bunch can get on first.
Melee mesh.
It is going to be a melee mesh. Looks like ANV guys are pushing into the rocks now.
At this point, in your opinion, is it worth staying in there getting a reload, or do you just? Because I'm more get the bayonet on and just dive right in and get people off, point.
Yeah, it's the Union has this big bunch, the 42nd, lined up in the field. So if the CSA goes in a bunch, which they are kind of grouping up right now, they can probably wipe those rocks. The rest of them's coming out of the forest now.
I think I just heard a guy on the map. They're saying something in 30 seconds.
There they go. There they go. They could overtime it. If they start capturing the point,
right,
they
they
could
can
overtime
contest
it.
that point. Alright, all the big movers and shakers, all the marbles here.
40 seconds coming around the east for a flank. Union is doing a really good charge here. CSA's guys coming out the forest so slowly right now. I don't know who's going to win this. CSA's got a bunch of respawns. And the Union's in last stand. If they start capturing this point. Union's got this one.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, without
Yeah,
a doubt.
40-second win across the top again through the east and come back down in that. I mean, we still got not Rambos, but we still got trickle in of reinforcements
Yeah,
from
I don't think
spawn.
trickle's
It's just
gonna-
not enough.
And there it is. What did you think about that?
As far as just how that match itself went, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
I just felt like we had too much beef just from the way I play, because, everybody plays a tad differently. But just from the way I play, we had too much beef on the eastern end.
I want to see what the outer lines are going to be for the CSA, because I think they're going to be extremely way higher than the Unions. 23 more. Skirmishing almost, 60 more? 63 more? It wasn't a pretty night, but I think there were some regiments that just kind of sat still way too long, in my opinion, and just didn't do too much. And there was some people that just kind of did not help their team whatsoever, charging in out of line for no godforsaken reason, which cost their team. But overall, I'd say it was they kept pulling it back, and then they would, like, every time they grouped up and made a charge, it was the same as the first game. They would group up and make a charge. It would be a successful charge, but then they just wouldn't organize after that. And that's definitely what cost them. Yeah. But thank you for joining me for the second map. And yeah, this has been the Northern Virginia Network, not the Battle Line Network, the Northern Virginia Network. God save the King, Wagwan. Eagle, I love you.